Hi everyone, this is Joe with domainacademy.com, and today I want to show you a little bit about how you can use some common tools that are out there to learn more about how to be a better investor and how to buy names that sell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at Ron Jackson. He provides a tremendous amount of resources to the community at dnjournal.com, and one of the things he does is he publishes domain sales reports every other week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a copy of this information. I go all the way down. I want to get everything that there is. I think it's important to see like these smaller sales as well. I'm going to copy that data, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to today's Domain Academy, log in, and from there I'm going to go to the tools and launch the investor tools. And what I want to do is I want to put this information into our data manipulation tool, and I'm going to parse this, and what it's going to do is give me a complete list of all the names and strip out everything else. And so I'm going to take all these names, and what I want to do then is go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to use some AI prompts that will help me. And one of the things that I'm going to ask is, can you tell me any similarities about the domain names that have sold? And I'm going to take and paste the list in, and then we'll wait for it to reply. And then one of the other things I'm going to check on is, can you tell me if there's any common words that show up in this list of domain names? And so what we can learn from that is what things we should be looking at when we look for names that we want to buy that will actually sell. And if you do this week over week, then you'll start to be able to see patterns, and you can even ask the AI to help you to see those patterns, or you could start to download lists from previous posts that came up. And there's also a ton of other sales data that comes along that's shared in social media on X through various selling platforms. So I'm going to start out and we'll see what results we get. So I'm just going to ask it a simple prompt. Can you tell me any commonalities among the domains that I'm posting below that recently sold, so I can get insight into what types of domain names sell? Now this is AI, and you want to always do your own research, but this does help you to start to see any trends. So you could see how it sums up brandable names that are short, right? Even some alphanumeric names, it shows you that. Industry relevant keywords, so it will show you things like that, what keywords are in there for finance, tech, health, real estate. Those are similar to what we would expect to see show up, those types of verticals. Geos, exact match, and you can see all the different things that it comes up with, which is really cool. And here's your takeaways, right? So trends, high search with commercial intent, like child custody, brand or startup names, local relevance. So here's some straight geos, radio tests that we talk about a lot, and short. So now I want to see, are there any common keywords? So here you go. It's going to show you which ones people like and what those keywords are. So you could see tech, smart, AI or GPT, auto shows up. So what you want to do is you want to do this over time. And when you do this over time, you could start to see what trends are there. And obviously, the more data that you can give the AI, the better responses you're going to have. Because one of the strengths of AI is that it can look through large data sets and then distill that down. And you could do further prompts to say, you know, like if I wanted to focus in on one or two areas with keywords, what should they be when I'm looking to buy names? And it can help you to look at those large data sets and help you see it. Or you could ask, you know, let's say you upload 3 months worth of data. You can say, are there any trends that are happening? Do you see a sales velocity increase in the types of names that are selling? Can you give me those keywords? So I hope this helps. I hope that this has been a help for you to use more data when you're looking for names to be able to buy. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more new video content. Thank you.